Hi everyone, welcome to the monthly update. Simon is not with us, so I'm running solo at the moment. He is on annual leave and I hope he's enjoying the time off. I hope you're all enjoying the start to spring, although winter is putting in a bit of a protest at the moment. But spring will certainly come and finals footy is on. So I hope your team has made it to the final. And good luck this weekend. So let's start with the wonderful RBA. They have kept rates steady. They haven't increased or decreased. So I guess that's a positive. Looking forward, predictions are saying that we probably won't get a rate cut this year. But hey, look, fingers crossed, we don't know what the future will hold. So let's hold on to that hope. What are we seeing in the business at the moment? Look, to be honest with you all, fixed rates have dropped substantially with some banks. So we are seeing people who are looking at fixed rates at the moment. So that is something that we haven't seen in over a year since rates started to go up. We do have a few customers who did fix 2 or 3 years ago, and kudos to them. They've had a great run through all this rate hikes, but they are coming off fixed, so that it is the second wave of the fixed rate. I can't even think of the word that they use, the fixed rate. Oh, whatever. You know what I mean. So we are getting some people who are coming off fixed rates, and quite rightly so, having another look at fixing again because fixed rates are so low. So that's something to consider for the next 1 to 2 years. Rates have dropped substantially with banks, and we're under the 6% for fixed rates. So something to consider. But then again, we can't predict the future. But there are predictions that rates will drop next year in the variable space. So let's just watch that space, I guess. Banks in particular at the moment some are being really aggressive with retaining their customers, which is not unusual for some banks to try and keep their customers that they hold. So if in the refinancing space that we see, we are encountering a few banks that are going really strong in pushing their rates to meet the market to retain their customers. So that's wonderful news. Like, banks normally don't do that. When I say they don't normally do that, a lot of the banks don't necessarily drop their rates to what they're currently advertising for new customers for their existing customer base. So that's a good thing. That's a positive. Banks are starting to realise that their existing customers are valuable. So that's great news in that space. But obviously, we still have a few banks that don't necessarily follow that trend at the moment. But at the same time, if your current bank won't price to their advertised pricing, that's where we come in, and we can look at the market and see what else is available to you. What else can I mention? I think I might just quickly mention, because I want to keep this brief. I don't want to talk too much, and I am saying a lot, but I do want to mention, because there is a few coming through the business at the moment. People are looking at renovating and accessing additional funds, not just for renovations, but cars as well, looking at new cars. So I just want to mention that that you can. A lot of people think that, when you're buying a car, you've got to get a personal loan, and personal loans are between 5 and 7 years, and interest rates are really high on personal loans, and they can affect your cash flow. Whereas there are options for you to purchase a car through a home loan, which is obviously a lower rate. You can still do it over a 7-year term home loan. So that is something that a lot of people aren't aware of. So it's similar that you can pay it out just as quickly as you can with a personal loan, but the rate that you're paying, when I say rate, I mean interest rate, that you're paying is a home loan interest rate as opposed to a personal loan interest rate. So that's something that a lot of people don't know about, and we can do a home loan that's only for 7 years or 10 years if that is easier on your cash flow. So just wanted to mention that if you're out there looking for a new car, you can consider finance as a home loan. Okay, don't have anyone to bounce off, so I'm just going to leave it there. I hope you all have a great week. Good luck for those who have their teams in the footy finals. Next month, Simon will be back and I can then fire all the questions at him. All right, have a great week, guys.